everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today I will be showing you guys how to make seafood boil. First I want to kind of show you guys the ingredients, and then we are going to just go ahead and cut them up. I'm going to make sure the video is not too long. This doesn't take really a long time to cook. The preparation is not as long as other meals, but again, I'll just show you what we have or what goes into this dish. And I hope your family will like it. First, I have my corn on the cob. You can see that. I got it from the grocery store. This is a lot. I probably use maybe 8 or 9 of them, depending on how many people you have or how many people you're cooking for. So I will use at least maybe 8 or 9. I have some shrimp. This is raw shrimp, and it has easy to peel, so you can still peel that. This is it still has the shell on them, so you can peel them. Again, I just got it from the grocery store. So we have that. Then I have sausages. I have different kinds. You can get whatever your family likes. I just bought like a bunch of them because my kids like in this dish they like a lot of sausage, so I usually buy maybe 2 or 3. This time I bought like 4 different kinds, so you can see that. I also got crab legs. I'll show you guys. There's some crab legs. I think this was just 1 pound, but you can get a lot more if you want, depending on what your kids want. My daughter likes crab. I like crab too. So I just bought a pound. Then I have white wine and garlic mussels. I get this because it's easy to put in there. Normally I don't get the one you get from the counter. I just get the frozen kind, and it's easy to put in. We are not big mussel eaters. The kids don't really like it, but I do like it. So I just go ahead and get this, and then I'll put that in there. Lastly, but not least, I have red potatoes. And I'll show you. So these are red potatoes. I'll show you. So you can get as many red potatoes as you want, but I just got about like 10, and I'm going to cut them up. But once I do that, I will show you exactly what we get to put in this seafood boil.
Take time.
So we have crabs, as you can see. We have the mussels. Again, you can get this from the frozen aisle in the seafood. Then I just have different kinds of sausages. And these are pork. So you can get beef. They do have beef. And I have another one. And then you see my red potatoes. And then we have the shrimp. These are large shrimp. Then I have the corn on the cob. So we just cut these sausages in thin slices. As you can see, I already cut all of this up. So we just cut it like in pieces. You don't have to be very thin. I just wanted to show you what we have. We have the sausages right there. We have the potatoes. The red potatoes, we have the mussels. If I can focus, I think, okay, there's the mussel right there. Then we have the crab legs. Then we have our corn on the cob. Then we have our shrimp. You can see that I washed it. And it's ready to go. All right, so I'm gonna show you the pot we're gonna use. You probably never seen a pot this big before. This is a real African pot. Let me show you how big it is. It is a huge pot. Normally people use like a tall pot, but I don't have that, so I usually just use this big one. So I'm just gonna put water in there and season the water. And then let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, then we'll start to add all our ingredients in it. I think I'm going to start out adding like the potatoes. Whatever takes the longest to cook, that's what you need to put in there first. So let me just go ahead and put water in it, and then I'll come back and show you. I'm gonna put in some seasoned salt. Again, you can put as much as you want. Again, we African, we don't really measure things, but I want this water to be seasoned. So when I put all my stuff in there, or all my ingredients, they will kind of boil with it and it'll be well seasoned. I have this Obey seasoning for seafood, poultry, salad, meats. So I'll put some of this in here. Again, I'm just trying to get this to be well seasoned. You put as much as you want in here. Because you want the shrimp and all those potatoes and corn to be well seasoned. I'll put a little salt, again, to bring out all the flavors. So I have my chicken bouillon that I usually cook with, and last time I think I showed you guys. So I'll put some of this in there. Okay. I also have, it's almost again like chicken bouillon, but I get this from the African store. They come in different types, but these are the little ones. And then it has like, you can see it has like a little shrimp on it. And they have it in the African store. You can just, if you can go to the African store to get this, you can do that. If not, you can just buy chicken bouillon from the grocery store. So I'll just go ahead and drop those in there. Sorry, this is for dinner tonight, and everybody's home, ready to eat. The boys are being loud. The husband's being loud. He's watching TV. So let me just show you guys. So when this comes to a boil, what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to test it, taste it to see how it tastes like, because we want it to be well seasoned. If it's not, you can add some more either seasoned salt, Lowry seasoned salt, or you can put some more chicken bouillon in there, or one of these. You can put those in there. I'm gonna go ahead and add the potatoes and the corn on the top. Oops, sorry. You okay, Mia? I had it splashing all over. So as you can see, I think I said earlier, but I did put like 12, actually 14 cups of water in here. If you see that the water is not enough, you can always add more because you want the water to kind of cover the whole thing so that everything boils good and all the seasoning goes into all of your ingredients. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and it's starting to boil, which is good. Again, it's slow to boil because the pot is so big, and then I'm using 2 burners, but one is smaller and the other one is bigger. So that's why it's taking a little longer. But I think it's been like 10 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients so they can all boil together. And this is the sausage, all different types. I gotta be careful. Splashing everything all over. So be careful when you're putting this in because it's fairly splashing everywhere and you don't want to burn yourself. Okay, put that in there. Now I'm going to put the shrimp. Okay, so we got that in there. And last but not least, actually we still got more. I have the mussels here. I'm gonna add that. And then the crab legs. And these are snow crabs, but you can use any kind of crab you like. So as you can see, the water is not enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more water, maybe a couple of cups of water, because I really want the whole thing to be covered so the seasoning can get into all of this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit more water. I add that maybe a little bit more. Okay, so I think that's good. So because I added more water, you might need to add a little bit more seasoning in here because we kind of diluted it. So I might have to add a little bit of seasoning, but I'm just gonna let it boil first. All right, so we're back. It's probably been like 10 minutes, and it's starting to boil. Again, like I said, because the pot is so big, and then the burners are not big. The one in the front is bigger, but the one in the back is a little smaller. So it's gonna take a little bit to boil, but as you can see, it's boiling and everything is cooking nicely. But like you can see, it's boiling very nicely. Eventually, I might turn the pot around so that way this area can cook more, but I will do that later. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put the lid back on, the lid on this pot back. So give me a minute, let me show you. So we'll put the lid back on, so it'll help it cook quicker. All right, I'm gonna take the lid off and see what it looks like. It's gonna be pretty hot, so I gotta be very careful. That's what it looks like. Let me. So it's been cooking for now maybe 30 minutes. So I think it's done now. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to drain the water out of it, and then we're just gonna pour it on the table, and then we're gonna eat it like that. So I'll show you, once I drain the water, I will show you how we put it on the table. Just make sure when you, to guarantee that it's cooked, you can test the potatoes and see if it's, yep. See, it looks like it's cooked, so make sure the potato is cooked. You don't want raw potatoes. But that's how our seafood boils look like.
Wait.
Okay, so as you can see, it's ready. I'm just gonna go ahead and dump it on here. I think I told you earlier, we went ahead and put some towels down because this pot is really hot, and then the content in it is very hot. So I wanna make sure that it doesn't burn the table. So we'll put like a few towels on the bottom, and we'll just put the parchment tape, paper on the top, and we'll just spread it out. Does it run away? I'll just dump it all around. All right, so the family's about to sit for dinner, so hopefully you can join us if you can. I'll show you the rest of the family. So let's, we're gonna say a quick prayer, and then we're gonna dig in. And this is how we're gonna eat it. Everybody dig in.
Yeah, these are some smaller shrimps. Oh, we need some napkins.
Dad? Oh, wait, never mind.
Yes, ma'am.
Never mind.
There, take one fast.
So anyway, so that's how you make seafood boil, and I hope you try it. I hope your family likes it. As you can see, my family is pretty silly. But thank you again for watching our channel. We hope that you can subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button every time we have a new recipe or whatever we do. You can be able to be notified. But thank you so much again for joining us. We thank God again for you. But thank you so much for joining us. And don't forget to subscribe. See ya. Bye. So this is what is left of the seafood boil. You see, this is what it left. Family of 6. It's a lot of food.